Well, today we're gonna tie this little fly. It's a foam shrimp. It's made of a few materials and very nice to have in your box. It fishes upside down. So see how I tie this fly. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna show you what materials I've been using in this fly. I've been using some tan 2mm foam, and to make the shape of the shellback I use some river rod cutters in this size, in this pattern. Alright, I pushed out with the push block and voila, you see, and just make a point of it. And I use some partridge shrimp hook in size 4, and I'm gonna put on some glasses here. Well, and this is some lead eyes. I think, I'm not quite sure how big it is, but you have to use your own and make it fit your fly. The ice is hot melt glue ice with burnt mono and covered with hot melt glue, and you get that. And the antennas is this kind of fly. So this kind of stuff is some Flashabou in size in color pearl, right? And I use some grizzly hackle for legs. You can use whatever kind of hackle you have, but have to be fit your needs. And the dubbing into this fly is this Starburst dubbing, I think, from Fly Tyers Dungeon. It looks like that. That's not so important, but I like some flash in this fly, so why don't you can use natural dubbing as well. Alright, I also used some thread for this. That's not so important either. That is a white thread, 8/0. And I use some super glue to put the eyes on. No, not on this fly. I use this one. I use, of course, Liquid Fusion. I use that. And have I forgot anything? Yes, the ribbing is Semperfli 0.2mm bright gold. You can use mono for this as well, but I tend to use metal rib because I like that better. It's more easy to work with, I think. But of course the mono is more solid. Okay, but as you see, the point of this rib is to make a segmentation on the fly. Well, now I covered all the things you need to know to tie this fly. So, well, follow on and see how I tie it. Well, now we're gonna start tying this shrimp. Okay, I start off with putting the hook in the vise. The vise is a Dynaking indexer. And start putting on the thread like that. Oh, that was not GSP, but what the heck. I start with winding the thread forwards till I hit the hook bend, and now I'm gonna take on and make a little ball of dubbing. Use this dubbing from Starburst dubbing from Fly Tyers Dungeon. It's very nice and shiny. Okay, start with making a big ball, making some ball in the hook bend. Okay, right, like that. And now I'm gonna start with putting on some ice. Well, first of all, I'm gonna put on some antennas. I'm gonna use my new favorite material, Flashabou, for this. And 2 antennas is enough. I got shitloads of it. So I just make it go, measure out how long I want it. I take 1 long piece. That's how I do it. It's more easier that way. Like that, I take 1 piece and attach it. I want this to point upwards and wind it around like this, Okay, this is gonna be an upside down fly. All right, there the antennas is on place, and I'm gonna put on some ice. It's gonna be my own homemade hot melt glue ice, and I start with the put this baby on like that. Make the natural curvature on the ice on the mono. Make it stand out from the hook a little bit like that. Well, you can wind backwards so it don't loosen on you. And you take the other ice, put it on the other side like that. And you can measure out by dragging onto the mono. Make it be the same length as the first one and attach it securely like that. Right, snip this baby off. Okay, now the rib is gonna put on. I'm gonna find this rib. Where did I put this? I'm gonna find this. It's a metal rib, gold metal rib from Semperfli, 0.2 millimeters. Well, attach it onto the side, make it go all the way up because it's gonna make some segmentation on the nymph shell. Okay, don't look the other way. I'm gonna cut this with my scissors. I'm gonna use the inner part of the scissors to cut it. All right, like that. Now it's gonna put on some hackle. I got this grizzly hackle from an old grizzly cape I have, and I take the shiny side out and attach it with a thick end like that. All right, make some bare stem show so it's easier to make the hackle go the way you want it. All right, now this dabbing is gonna put on. Take it on to the fly like that. All right, you can be generous with this dubbing because it's gonna be brushed out afterwards in between the hackle to make this fly look like $1 million. All right, you could go around the hook. Oh, I was my voice sound like a teenager. Sorry about that. I'm way too old to be a teenager. All right, now you see you have to adjust this dubbing a little bit. You take off what you don't want like that. So now it's gonna be some hackle going on. Can use my fingers for this. It's fairly long hackle stem. Some wrappings just in front here and go all the way down. Make hold of this. I could use a hackle plier, but I choose not to because I think I can manage, and I did. And attach this hackle. Don't break it off. Use your scissors for this. Pointy scissors like that. Snip it off. All right. Now it's gonna be some fun. I'm gonna have some combing to do, but first I'm gonna put, I almost forgot it. This is gonna have some lead eyes. This is the lead eye I choose to use. So I don't quite sure how big it is, but you have to eyeball it and make the eyes the right size. You choose the right size for this fly. I should have put this on the first at first, but well, it goes on anyway. But maybe I should have put it on in the first place. But well, I just forgot. This is gonna make the fly ride upside down. And take your thread and just put it, tie it down on the hook eye behind the lead eye. All right, it was going okay. Now I can snip this baby off. Almost just forgot. Now I turn this baby upside down. You see some hackle has been tied down. Just peel it off. And now I take this foam I got this River Road Creations here. I just pressed out a piece of 2mm foam, and I just make a little point of it. I just prepare this for the right size, and just take your and push it onto the hook like this, and just take it out of the vise a little bit to make it go the right way, and push it into the vise again. Well, that's about right. And see, now I take my ribbing, and now I'm gonna use some hackle plier for this to make this onto the ribbing, and I try not to tie down some eyes or anything. Make the foam go onto the fly the right way. Just zigzag it like that. You could have taken some glue on the bottom side of this, but it's not gonna. It's gonna stay there. This is some upside down flies. It's not so very easy to use this fly. You see, you're gonna see the eyes is gonna be hidden behind, but I'm gonna peel him off like that. It's a bit tricky, but I'm getting there because of this. I think this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna adjust the length of this because it's not gonna be so very long. Now the thread has been peeling off, but I think I'm gonna manage it. take my tying thread around and snip this, tie down this metal thread, helicopter it, and it breaks off, I think. Did it not do that? Okay. I'm gonna use some pliers then, just to snip it off. Well, there it goes. And use your hackle plier, sorry, your whip finisher, and snip this baby off. Wow. Snip it off, the thread I mean. Put the thread aside, like that. Take it out of the vise. Adjust this baby. And you see now, everything is looking very, very nice. The ice is gonna check out on the sides. You can adjust the thickness of this front part, and take your brush, and I'm gonna put this onto the vise again so you can see what I'm doing. This is the underside now. Just brush this dubbing out into the legs. You can also put some more dubbing onto the front of this fly, make a bigger ball, but that's free of choice to make the fly look whatever you want, right? And now you can take some super glue or something. I'm gonna use this liquid fusion. I put a little dab on my paper. I don't want it go on to all too much at once. And I take my dubbing needle. Where did I put it? There it is. Let's see, just over the thread wraps, onto the thread wraps of the eyes, and the eyes are gonna stay there. The eyes are gonna stay there. It's gonna look like $1 million, as it always does, don't you think? I think so. Very happy with this fly. Well, now I'm gonna place the fly a little more nice in the vise so you can see it. You see now the antennas going out to the sides. The super glue is on my fingers and everything's normal. Take your eyes and just take him out to the side. You can also bend it with a warm plier, metal plier. You see now? If you want, you can put some glue on this shell back there. I put a little dab on the insertion point of the hook so it stays there. Alright. Well, what to think, guys? You can take a little marker pen and make some, well, this is brown, black. I'm gonna find the brown. I got shitloads of this marker pens. I got this little set here. I had this for many years. The marker pen is not dried out, so you have to place the cap back on when you're finished. Make a little dabbings or some patterns onto this back of this foam. Well, how do you think it's looking? You can use your imagination here. Just put it onto the side, in the front. and onto the bottom as well, because there is the fish are looking at this. I don't think it's necessary, but it looks nice. Some of the flies are for the fishermen as well, don't you think? Well, the cap was moving into the trash bin like that. Yeah, this was the foam shrimp. What is just I forgot a little thing that is gonna put some lacquer onto the thread wraps just before the hook eye. Well, this was clogged up, but there it is. Okay. Well, everything's finished now. So I thank you all for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you're happy with what you're seeing. This is a nice shrimp I'm gonna have in the box. Of course, you can adjust the length of this backside here, but I'm gonna leave it on for now. Maybe I cut it off afterwards. So this is how it's gonna look. It's gonna look amazing in water, and it's a fast tie. You can cut this shellback with the River Road Croatian cutter, or you can cut it with your scissor, make a template on the paper or cardboard or something, and just use that as a template and cut whatever how many numbers you want. Okay, and you can vary this with another color of foam, white foam, black foam. You can use some other hackle that I've been using. You can use brown, you can use white, you can use whatever. And the ice is gonna, you can take other kind of ice also. Well, that's all I had for you folks today, tonight, sorry. And thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel, I will make me very happy. And comment if you want, and I try to answer all the comments that's going on to my channel. And bye bye and tight lines.